So, usually, I like to keep it pretty light on this channel and talk about happy, fluffy things. But I have to say, this past week, I think I got a glimpse of my own peril, of how I die. And I decided to tell this story because it is both a cautionary tale, oh, there goes the cats, and a reality check for myself. So, there I was, last Thursday, minding my own business, watching reruns of The Office, when the fire alarm went off in my house. Now, I live in a condo complex, so I have the alarm that's just for my condo, like just for my unit, and I have set that off accidentally baking. So I have those that are for my unit, and then there is a major one that is for the whole building. So the whole building one went off. This has never happened before, so the siren goes off, alarm, whatever. It's got a light, like it flashes. It scared the crap out of me, so I was like, okay, what do I do? And I'm gonna preface this whole thing by saying I used to think I was good in like a stressful situation. Like in my mind, I think I would be a really good person for like zombie apocalypse. I used to think that until this happened. So you'll know why. Stay tuned. So it goes off. So I peek my head out the front door, just seeing like, are other people panicking? Like, what's going on? Is this real? It ended up not being real, but that's okay. We learned that later. So no one else seemed too panicked, but people were evacuating out into the parking lot. So I was like, okay, I should probably get myself, and I'm in my pajamas, no bra. Always a great way for my neighbors to get to know me. Because I know my next door neighbors, kind of, but I haven't really met a lot of people in the building. So this was a great get to know you activity. Anyway, so I was like, okay, well, sweatshirt to cover, and it's cold outside, so sweatshirt, and I was like, well, I gotta get shoes on because I had freaking slippers on. So I put on my freaking snow boots, no socks, because I was like, there's no time! And then, here is the reason I wanted to talk about this whole thing. My cats. In my head, I was like, okay, it doesn't seem like it's real. It seems like something's wrong, but it's not really a fire. It's not a real fire. I didn't get that sense from my neighbors. If it's not real, I can leave them in here. It's not a big deal. If there is even a slight chance that this thing is real, I will never forgive myself if I left my cats here to burn to death. Just an FYI, maybe I'm crazy, but I don't think I could ever forgive myself if I left them in here and they died. So, keep that in mind. I have a carrier for my cats that they've never been in. It's like, I have it for them. We've never done this before. So I'm like, okay, I just gotta get them in the carrier. Let's just get them in the carrier and let's get the hell out of here. So the siren's going off. It's loud in here. The lights are flashing. They are terrified. Already, before I even am like, get in the carrier! So they're under the couch in my front room. So I'm kind of like trying to get them out. They run out from under the couch into my bedroom, and they are hiding under the bed. So I pull everything out from under my bed, and I don't have long enough arms to like reach under there and grab them, so I'm like moving the bed. And obviously, they're too smart for me. So I move the bed, and immediately, there's two of them, by the by. If you've never seen any of my Instagrams or any of my videos, there are two cats. So I'd move the bed, they would immediately move back underneath it. I was panicking at this point. I'm like, if the building is really on fire, like we are screwed. We are going to die because of you two won't get in the carrier. That's what I was thinking. Like at first I was calm. I was like, we're fine. And then the longer it went on, the more I'm like, what if the building is really on fire? So I eventually scared them out of my bedroom. They ran down the hallway and under the couch. So I finally got smart. I closed my bedroom door. I closed every door in the house so that The only place they could go was the couch, which is much easier to move. Moving my big freaking bed was a disaster. So I am like frantically moving my couch. I'm moving my coffee table out of the way. I'm moving the couch. They're still moving underneath it. I finally got them to where I can snag one. I got one. I got 7. Little 7. I got 7 into the carrier. All I need to do is get Lucky. Lucky needs to be in the carrier too. Finally got them both in the carrier. So, while all of this is going on, it gets even better. Keep in mind, in my front room, where I have my couch, my coffee table, where this whole thing was taking place, is my sliding glass door. My curtains do not completely cover the windows. Let's just start there. Apparently, my neighbors could see this whole thing unfold. Went downstairs, had my cats and my purse, and was waiting with the others. Yeah, that's when I find out they could see me, like, moving the couch, trying to get the cats out from underneath it. Embarrassing. Completely embarrassing. They said she is frantic. Maybe someone should go tell her this isn't real. Yeah. So yeah, we stood outside for a little bit. And then we were given the all clear to come back upstairs. And I came back up to the ruin that was my place with the couch askew and my bedroom like a freaking mess from trying. And I was like, this is how I die. This is how I die. I can't get the cats out safely, and therefore I just forfeit my life as well. So I realized a couple of things that evening. Number 1, my furry roommates and I are not ready for fire safety. Not at all. Number 2, I realized I need drapes that cover my entire sliding glass door so people can't see my panic in a crisis situation. Lesson number 3, like I was saying before, I thought that I might be decent in a crisis situation. I realized that I'm really not. Because again, I was calm in the beginning. And then when I couldn't get them out, I started panicking. Yeah, I need to do some fire drills. I think that might be good. My neighbors would think I'm even crazier if I like practiced going out the window with the ladder. So yeah, I will be practicing some fire safety around this house unless I'm cool with perishing in a fire with my furry children. But let's all practice some fire safety. Auntie Jess tells tales from her real life. Not as exciting as a fairy tale, but you know, pretty close. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the telling of my tale. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Wednesday. And come back for more excitement. And we'll see you next week. Bye. 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 Ha! I'm just kidding.